Hey Ali, how you doing today?
Good, man. How you doing?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I guess just for starters, what's kind of the mood been like the last few days, coming off that loss to Auburn and heading into this weekend against Kentucky? Sort of what are you sensing from your teammates and how everybody feels right now?
I mean, what happened happened. Lost a game, a tough one. Wanted to get the win, but after every loss, you got to move on to the next. You can't dwell on the past. You got to get ready for the next one because every week is a new game. So you got to get ready. Get back to practice and reset.
Yeah, hey Ali, this is Glenn West, LSU Country. I mean, the defense played pretty well. I mean, outside of just that one area, just trying to get Bo Nix to the ground last weekend. I mean, you guys were tackling really well, and seemed to be pretty good in coverage as well. I mean, just how disappointing is it just that one factor really played such a heavy part in that loss, and just kind of the focus, I guess, getting that corrected this.
I mean, one of the biggest things was trying to tackle him. That was really a big thing. He was maneuvering, just going all over the place, and we can take him down. So I guess one of the biggest emphasis this week is working on tackling better and trying to take him down. I mean, we did. We were trying to do everything we could. I know one of the parts. I can tackle. I need to do better with that, tackling better, and finishing on plays. And that's one of the things I struggle with on that game. But moving forward this week, that's got to be the emphasis. Tackling better and finishing on plays, basically. But I mean, the mood around the team is moving forward. We're not really thinking too much about the past. What happened happened. Can't really do nothing about the past. So all we can do is focus on the future and be better.
Hey, Ali. Coach O was telling us yesterday that he was looking forward to meet you and your teammates yesterday before hitting on the practice field. Kind of, what was the message he conveyed to y'all as you get ready to go to Kentucky this week?
It was just we did okay job. Like we didn't do too bad. We just know that it's a lot of things to fix and a lot of things to work on. Like I said, can't really beat ourselves up too much because we got a game to focus on this week. So we gotta work on game planning. Play Kentucky and doing what we can to because they're a good team, undefeated right now. So we got to focus on them. Focus right now around the team is Kentucky and not Auburn. So.
Like obviously a big thing kind of coming into the year for you guys is how you have two first-year coordinators on on both sides of the ball. It seems like defensively y'all have gotten better throughout the year. How much do you think Coach Jones has grown in his as a defensive coordinator with more experience?
I feel like he's starting to settle in. As a defense, we're starting to settle into and just really be better as with our plays and executing better. So I feel like overall we're all settling in the defense and we're gonna be able to start to do more things defensively. So I say pretty much all around we're all settling in with the defense.
Ali, to that point, can you just describe the progression of this defense as a unit from game one to now, especially these last two? It seems like there's less thinking and more reacting. Even when like the Bo Nix issues, even though you had issues tackling it was just still a relentless pursuit, and you guys just seem more confident, even when things you don't get the desired result you want.
I mean, from game one to now, I say like we're all getting we're all starting to get it. We're all putting the pieces together. And I say like as a defense, we're hungry. It don't matter win or lose. Like our job is to go out there and stop the offense, whoever we play, no matter who. And from game to game, we learn what we got to do better because we're never going to be perfect. Every game is it's a learning experience. You're going to take what you did last game and moving on to the next game. So it's like it's a nonstop thing. The train keeps going. You got to keep moving with it. So you gotta learn what you take from last game. Since UCLA, that was a bad start to the season, but we started to pick it up. Even though we lost, to Auburn, there was still some good things. It wasn't all bad, but we got to learn from that and moving on to the next game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about having to constantly improve. What do you see as sort of the next steps for this defense in your progression?
I say just being just like holding teams to you know to 0 points. I guess like not letting them score the ball as much, not letting them pass or run the ball. You know, we did a good job with that with Auburn. You know, stopping the run. We just didn't game plan other areas that we. I feel like for us, we did a good job stopping the run, and we just could have done a better job in some other areas. But I say, you know, moving on to the next game, you know, we just got to put the pieces all together and be better.
And then with it seems like a really big player the last 2 weeks has been Cordell Plott. Just what do you think has sort of been the key to him kind of breaking out this season for y'all in the secondary?
I know he's hungry. He has a lot to prove, and you know, we got 7 more games left. You know, a lot of football to play. So I feel like we got him, and we got a lot of other players, you know, coming to step up, you know, in the next few games. So I'm really happy that he's playing the way he's playing, and I can't wait to see you know how much better he gets, you know, throughout the season.
Yeah, hey Ali, you mentioned some of the improvements you guys have made in the run defense over the last couple of weeks. I mean, you guys are facing the leading rusher right now in the conference this week against Kentucky. Just what are you seeing from him on film, and just kind of the approach this weekend with Kentucky as a defensive line is concerned?
I mean, we know he's a hard runner. You know, like you said, he's leading the country in rushing. But our mentality every game is stop the run. And like I said before, you know, you got to stop the run and have some fun. But that's going to be the mentality going towards this game. And stopping the run is always going to be the number one thing that we try to do in every game we play. It doesn't matter who we play. You know, no matter how good you are. Like our mentality and goal is always going to be to stop the run.